Bradley Beal. And off we go on this Tuesday night.
It'll be very interesting.
Paul with a pocket pass. Nice spin by D.A. Left it short, but there's Craig doing what he does. Grabbing the offensive rebound on a kick out to Bridges, who loads up the triple.
I mean, that release that he has right now. Yeah, he loves to score. He can do it. But he'll also find the open man.
Yeah, that was one of the things that Wes Unseld Jr. was talking about before the game as Paul gets to that elbow jumper, unable to connect. But he just said that.
And he put pressure on himself. He said this is a part of a big three.
Right.
When you say that now, you're gonna face that. You're gonna face that criticism.
Lee, nice drive and finish.
That's what I love about Damian Lee.
Well, I think in doing so, Ayton with a nice move. Little sidestep half euro over Will Barton. Suns have won the last 3 meetings here against these Wizards. Craig flies it. Early 12-5 rebounding advantage. Paul whips a pass back across, but it's a turnover. Looking at the touchdown pass, and Vita winding up.
You'll score. Let it go.
Paul inside. Landry fading, firing, connecting, ripping the twine. Back-to-back triples. Suns' biggest lead has been 3.
They're getting good looks, too, every time. Suns defensively not overly aggressive.
Morris steps into the passing lane, able to get the steal. Shamet trying to make it tough on it. 3-time All-Star. Shamet, quick catch and shoots. Rips the twine. He's in a rhythm tonight.
I wish he'd get more aggressive with.
Paul gets to that elbow, was able to back off Taj Gibson, but broadcasters included.
Go, Shamet, go.
Shot clock winding down, kicks it to Paul, who fired the 3. He's been able to see how keeping possessions alive, you don't have to actually grab the rebound all the time. As Paul, with that high-arching baseline shot, has not been the case tonight. Only 2 free throw attempts. As Beal just throws that one away to Chris Paul. Paul finds a slash from Mikal Bridges on the drive. And Suns had 18 points in the paint in the first quarter. As Paul with the floater. And Suns had 18 points in the paint in the first quarter. As Paul with the floater. And Suns had 18 points in the paint in the first quarter. As Paul with the floater. And Suns had 4 points in the paint in the second quarter after 18 in the first. Morris with the leaner. Come beyond the arc on the season. Ayton on the post up, gets inside, jump hook, up and in.
Well, again, they got their advantage because he can't put up numbers quickly.
Shamet passes up high to Paul, waits for the Ayton screen, feeds it up top to the big fella. Ayton with 20 and 9. Got all 8 of the Suns' points until CP3 gets his first bucket of the night. The losing streak at 10. And he said, look, this team is still engaged. Yes, they're desperate. And he bemoaned, and you kind of touched on it early.
You know that you're going to put your hand in there, guys are going to swing through. And the Suns can work this back down. Then all of a sudden, those shots that they were knocking in, all of a sudden.
Plant that friendly reminder, right? Caught off there. Good defense from Ish Wainwright, who's out there on the floor with his short-handed unit tonight. Good one, able to shake through to the defender, but Shamet.
Oh, but seriously, I mean, to be able to do that now, man, it automatically is a foul.
You know, would just reinforce what the scouting report says with guys who are, you know, the mousetrap.
But when you're fatigued, I guess, they lose yourself. Easy for us to sit over here and say, right?
Well, right. Suns turn them over. 14-2 scoring run. Can they add to it here? Busy. Boxing out, had the smaller defender. Lining up the triple. Chris Paul with the 3-point hit. Paul, no-look dish inside. D.A.
Find me a player that likes to stand and watch. That player will probably get about maybe 6-7 points a game.
Baseline, no. Ayton trying to tap it to himself on another run.
So it's their turn. And so now, do you continue to control your lead?
Bridges on the cut, inside with the finish. Boy, looked like he got it. Bridges trying to break free. Ayton comes up high to work the two-man game. Paul gets to that little mid-range. Around, who's going to get it? Gibson had a hand on it. Bridges with a hand on it. Loose ball controlled by the Wizards. And now the Suns are forced to 15-point deficit. Shamet raising up. Laces. Another long three. His 7th three-point knocked out of the night, but Paul triggering the inbound with a fake. Shamet gets the wide open look. Registered the three-point hit.
Now you got to just D it up. You get a good push to save time. Shamet's got to go.
On the crossover, pulls up over Kuzma, floating. Won't get it. Paul with a follow.
Hey, he blew that one.
Could be 4.8.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges has to see Aviad is going down the other way.
Yeah, a night after the starters all had double-figure scoring.
But just, you know, the Wizards give him credit. Big win.
It's another look. He'll add a 9th three-point hit. A new career high for Shamet.